Okay, traders, our gold monster trade. All right, so we've lost a few with this pullback. Let me just quickly explain for those of you who haven't been watching this. I've been doing regular videos on this from way back. If you go through them in TradingView, if you scroll down, you'll see gold monster trade, Bitcoin monster trade, and this is the concept. Now let me just scrunch this up and I'll show you essentially what we're doing here. These trades that you see back here are still in. This is the idea, and it just keeps going. How far back you want to go, right? So wherever you start this process, this is what it looks like. You enter these trades, you close 50% when you reach 1R, then you move your stop loss up halfway. You continue on. When you gain a bit of ground, stop loss comes to break even, and you just leave it there. Don't move it. Just leave it at break even. So what will happen is you'll see these red dotted lines. When you get a pullback, you're going to lose, for example, any trades that were set up in here, you'll lose them. But you've already closed 50%. So you're in the money. You're making money this entire journey. Right? So every one of these trades is profitable. So here, for example, all the trades that were set up in here, you lose them. You lose these through here, but you've already taken 50% off the table. Again, back here, okay, so what you're doing is you're opening, you close 50% at 1R, move your stop loss up slightly, just halfway. When it gains a bit of ground, these ones back here, you're going to move your stop loss to break even. The ones closer to your newest entry, you'll leave the stop loss at halfway, the halfway mark. Now, here's the thing. All of these trades are still in. So try to wrap your head around what that's worth. Okay, and we're going for, the target is a $10,000 price level. Just seriously, guys, think about this. This is life-changing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity when you get to do this, when you see an instrument, a currency pair, whatever. If it reverses, and you get a trend reversal, this is the monster trade. You catch it at that reversal, and then you just add your positions. Now, here, we've had a pretty big pullback. So what we're going to do now is have a look at what's happened here, this pullback, and, okay, we're in one trade, and where do we go to from here? So at this point, see how every one of these we've closed 50%, and these ones back, all through back here, the stop loss was break even. So we've made money the entire journey. All right, so now we knock these on the head. They don't exist anymore. They've been closed. All right, so we'll take them out. Back down to this line. So wherever our stop loss was at break even, that, and maybe, wow, let's just tidy it up a little bit. And then we're going to come into our existing level here. All right, so stop loss under there. So that one's still running, okay? If the stop loss was at break even, we'll just do that. Just throw these in here. All right. These are all currently in the money. Fine. All right, so we've lost these here. They get taken out on that pullback, all the way back down to this pullback down in here. So we lose all of those. But as I said, you've made money on every single one of these trades. So you're building your stash, you're building a buffer, and it doesn't matter if they get taken out. So now we start again. My target is going to be 10, going for 10,000. 2025, that's my target. That's a 56R risk reward, all right, on 50% of the position that's left in. So if that's 50R, do the math, guys. Just seriously, these are all going to be 60, 70R, 100R, and the rest. All right. So you can start this process at any time. And here's a perfect opportunity right here. So let's open this up and I'll show you what we do. This is starting to, look, this could pull back and trade further south and it won't matter. We might lose these ones. We've already made money out of them anyway, so it doesn't matter. But ultimately, my bias is bullish. Okay, I don't want to be shorting this. And it's a very simple process. All we do is this. You just need to set up a system in place to catch these. I missed this one, all right, but if I'd have paid attention, I could have caught that. So what we're doing is we're simply looking for the pullback and opening a position on the breakup structure. That's it. This is a bullish trend on the 30-minute chart. So, with these two, this one here, you'll close 50% at 1R. So let's just mark that up, and I'll show you how we're going to get involved with this next one. Close 50%. There you go. That's done. Okay, so if we'd have entered this one here, what we do now is we close 50% of this position. This is 1R. Now, you move your stop loss halfway. That's profitable. Move your stop loss halfway. These are in the money. If that stop loss gets taken out, you've made money. Okay, that will be a profitable trade. So all we wait for now is this, however it works, right? We're looking for price action to break structure bearish, do whatever it does, and then break out bullish. And you're going to quite simply look for this move here. That's going to be a change of character, shock, the first one. You could wait for the second one. That would be a break of structure, all right? And then you're going to enter right there. Now, if you have systems in place to give you these entry points, you can't go wrong. Note buy right there. Yeah, so what I want to do now is just show you how you can enter these trades and how our signals keep you out of choppy price action and give you an entry. See the pullback here? And I'll just throw in this one as well. Okay, so you can build your positions on every one of these buy signals, close 50% of the previous, open the next one, and it just goes on. See how it gives you the last signal up in here? Yeah, look to close 50% at 1R. And I mean, look, you might miss the last one, which it doesn't really matter. And it turns around. I mean, if you want to take these trades here short, you can. This was an idea looking for the pullback and a bullish break, and that didn't happen. Okay, so there's no buy signal. You just follow the buy signals. So you can get short when the sell signals kick in, if you like, if you want to counter trend trade it. So what we're doing now is we're waiting for the buy signals to kick in. So these indicators will generally wait for the trend to establish itself. This is actually a little bit early at the moment, right? So you can take these pullbacks without, you don't have the signals here at the moment, right? You can take these pullbacks because the bottom line is that we need multiple time frames to align, and you can see there's a red above, right? So while we've got this red shaded zone, if you have a look through here, see how there's a red shaded zone above here? So this hasn't fully established yet, right? So these trades here, you'd be getting in just a little bit early, but there's definitely no harm in doing that. Okay, this could turn around and head south again as well. So that's why it's important to close 50% once you gain 1R with these, all right? So, we're just sitting here waiting for another signal to fire. And at the moment, see how this is conflicted here? Okay, it's just telling you to be careful. That's why you see this red behind it. Just going back, we can have a look at these bullish signals when they kicked in. I'll just show you. See how there's red behind here? This is choppy price action. These will generally keep you out of trouble. And then, when the trend kicks in and everything aligns, that's when the buy signals start to come together. So, you don't want to get caught because, that could have just kept going, could have turned around and kept going south, right? So, they're really good signals insofar as, we try to avoid, well, especially here where you see this red. If we take out the momentum sink, we had one sell signal, but you don't want to be trading against the trend either, and you want to avoid opening a trade if the candles are still white or green. Okay, you really need to wait for the candles to turn green. Back in here, for example, there's a sell signal down in there, so you don't want to go against the trend, guys. This is going against the trend. There's no red candles, so you just ignore these sell signals. It's coming from, yeah, these two indicators. This one here is really good. Okay, while there's red behind here, it's not going to get you into that trade. Anyway, let's just a quick look at the indicators and how they can help you. 15-minute time frame. And the thing is with this too, you could be opening quite a few of these. For example, you jump in, there's your stop loss, there's another one, there's another one. So you get to build these really quickly. 50%, close 50% at 1 hour. Okay, it continues up and just run right off these signals here. Just keep going, like when the next signal fires, take 50% off the last one. Here, that might be a little bit close. Okay, there's the next signal there. So then you would take 50% off that last one. And I'm going for target of $10,000. I know the dogs are barking. Choppy price action, and then we get back into it again. Really good. Okay, guys, look, that's a bit of a look at the indicators and how they can help you build this. Okay, I think I might wrap it up. Go and feed the dogs. Okay. With that, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, you can access the indicators. The link's on my website, anthonyfx.com.